Hi guys, good morning. Happy Monday. We are 1 week out from the public enrollment period for RISE. So if you want to be part of our community, which you definitely do if you're a woman in your 20s, then make sure to click the Learn More button on our Facebook page or on our Instagram bio. And also with this live, we're again giving away our free Dream Job Workbook. If you're on Facebook, it's in the description. If you're on Instagram, send me a message and we will get you a free workbook to identify your dream job using a formula that we have come up with. Awesome. Okay, so the reason we're giving away this Dream Job Workbook again is because today we're going to talk about starting the job hunt. And we already talked about pivots the one day that we had Winky on with me as a guest. We talked about pivoting, and pivots are so important to understand and know how to do and be open and willing to do, because we are always evolving and changing. Our passions, our skills, our interests, where we want to put our time is always changing. And the more that we are able and comfortable to make changes along with those changing, evolving interests, the happier we're going to be in our career. So this is a broadcast if you're about to graduate, because I know a lot of you are coming up on graduation. I'm in a grad program right now, so I know a lot of my friends might find this one interesting if you're job hunting. Or if you're an undergrad, or if you're in the midst of your career and you're just looking for a change. So we're going to go through, we have four big areas that we're going to cover in terms of what you should do when you're starting your job hunt, okay? So the first one is just to think about what networks you're already a part of and get the word out that you are looking for a new opportunity or your first opportunity. So if you're in school, consider the alumni network that you're a part of. Find out ways to get connected to the people who might be able to advocate for you in the industries that you want to go into. If you already are working in an organization and you have some trusted mentors or advisors there, or if it's known that you're looking for a new job, you can spread the word amongst those people who might be able to make connections for you, or you can ask them strategically to make an introduction for you into a company that you're interested in. Also, your friends and family can be a good resource depending on what you're trying to do. So don't be shy. Essentially, you want to get the word out of what you're looking for, because you never know who is going to be able to make the right introduction for you. Speaking is hard today. So you just want to put the word out, essentially. Find out what networks you're a part of, think about what networks you're a part of, and put the word out there for what you're looking for, and make asks of people to help you. And you can always ask them to 30 minutes for coffee. You can buy them coffee, make it really enjoyable for them as well, and be polite, but really leverage the existing networks that you're a part of. Okay, second thing. Join new networks. So if you are not really if you don't have a strong network yet, find networks that you can be a part of and start building those relationships. So LinkedIn is actually a great place to do this. So if you can find groups that you could affiliate with, for example, I'm part of an entrepreneurs group for my past employer, BCG, on LinkedIn. And there are always opportunities being posted there. There are people who are available for me to ask questions of. It's a great opportunity to get involved. So you might have a LinkedIn group for your university, for your employer, for affiliation groups. And you can also follow companies that you're interested in working for on LinkedIn. So you can see what they're posting about. You can understand more about their culture and what type of jobs that they might be looking for. They can even post job listings on LinkedIn. So get yourself LinkedIn linked up. And then find in-person opportunities to network with as well. So you can go to meetup.com. They have a ton of events, I think in almost every major city around the world. And you can find ones for female professionals. You could find one for like female coders, if you're trying to get a job in the coding or web development world. So go to Meetup and see what events are happening in your city. And you can also just like use the internet to search for cool networking events happening in your town. I know in the Twin Cities, there are a bunch of different networks. So I'm part of a Global Shapers network. I actually started a network called Women Lead MSP a few years ago, where we hosted events. So just look around and see what's going on and get yourself into those networks where people can potentially help you or connect you up again to those opportunities that you're looking for. Okay, third, you can look at websites. So you can just go online, and I mean, I think applying just like cold through a website is not the ideal way to go about finding a job. your best chance is actually meeting somebody in person who works in the organization that you want to work for. But there is one website called themuse.com that is specifically for women, and they do have a lot of job listings and a lot of company listings. So if you are just trying to understand what even exists out there, or like what companies might you be interested in, the Muse is an amazing resource, which I found when I was first leaving BCG like 3 years ago. And it just gave me a good understanding of the lay of the land. So you can check out a website like that, or also like Indeed.com, and some other job listing sites. So that could be a place to start. Always see if you're connected to anybody at the company that you're interested in through LinkedIn, and see if you can reach out to them and actually talk to them in person. If you can't, you can always submit an application just cold through their website, but that will be a less likely chance of you getting that job. But you never know. It can always be, it's worth a try. Okay, I do have 2 things left, so I guess I have 5 things. So the 4th one is to actually find a way to get accountable and also really hone in and have like a very personalized job search through hiring a coach. Or if you cannot afford a coach, find somebody who can be your accountability buddy. Because in a job hunt, especially if you're in a job where you're comfortable, it can be really easy to become kind of complacent and just say, you know, this is fine. But then you come upon those days where you're like, I need out right now. And then you might make a decision that isn't actually best for you if you get to that kind of like urgent point where you just have no more patience. So I'm biased because I'm a coach, but I think working with a coach, if you're able to, is probably the best way to go about a job hunt, because you have not only accountability, but you also have a lot of guidance that's personalized to you, to your skills, to your interests, to your experience. And the coach can be your support system in making sure that you are actually applying for the right jobs and that you are staying accountable to the goals that you've set and you're following up in the right way. It's just like having a little career superhero sitting on your shoulder, walking with you through the process. If you can't work with a coach, find a friend who you can at least tell, hey, I'm searching for a job. I want to find a job by this time. I'm trying to apply to this many companies. These are my goals. These are my actions. And also use our Dream Job Workbook that you can download. Again, it's in the description on Facebook, or DM me on Instagram and I'll send it to you, because it has a whole list of action steps that you can fill out and actually put times against them that you want to achieve them by. Okay, final tip. Business cards. Okay, business cards seem so old-fashioned, and I keep waiting for this like paper thing to get disrupted. Here are my business cards right here, for Star Health Co at least. But honestly, I've gone through hundreds of these things because this is just how people still network, right? They get all their business cards and they hand them to each other, and then when you get home and you think that person was amazing, how am I going to get in touch with them? You pull out their business card and you send them an email, because you always think, oh, I'm going to remember their name, I'm going to remember where they work, and you get home and you've forgotten. So make sure you have your own business cards on you, and make sure you ask other people for their business cards. And again, it sounds old-fashioned. Even if you're a student, you can make business cards, because when you're at an event and you're meeting a lot of different people, it's really easy. Like you're just talking with someone, talking, and it can feel a little bit awkward, but you're like, hey, I wanted to like leave my business card with you in case I can help you, or it would be useful to be in touch down the road. Do you have a business card that I could potentially keep as well in case there would be an opportunity to reach out to you? That's as easy as it can be. It can feel a little bit awkward, but it's super useful, and it's like worth the like slight discomfort to have that connection be made so you can actually follow up with them. Okay, so those are my first job hunt or pivot job hunt tips, good places to start, the things that you should be doing. If you are in the midst of a job hunt, or if you just completed a job hunt, or you're about to graduate and you're a little bit nervous, feel free to comment any questions that you have, any tips that you have. Please like, share, follow. If you really like this post, make sure to share it with other people. And again, download the Dream Job Workbook. It's a really great place to start. And I hope you have a great rest of your Monday and a great rest of your week. Bye, guys.